This is what is frustrating me. Article in the Wall Street Journal. Guess what? We're energy independent, and oil companies don't want to go drill more because they're already drilling. Why don't they want to drill even more than they are already drilling at the rate that they're drilling right now, more than they ever have before? Oil companies don't want low prices, guys. Why don't oil companies want low prices? Because they don't make as much money on low prices. Which do they make more at? Gas at $1.50 or gas at $3.50? Now, it's costing them the same to drill the shit. Okay? It's not like my husband's paycheck floats with the price of oil. No one's does. Their paychecks are set at an hourly wage or, salary, depending on where you're at, just like everybody else's. Okay? So which do you think they make more money at? When it's $1.50 or when it's $3.50? Now explain to me why the fuck they want gas at $1.50. I don't know how many times I tried to explain this before the fucking election. And how many people called me a liar? The reason why gas went so cheap under Trump was for two reasons, okay? Before the lockdowns of the pandemic hit, Russia and Saudi decided to have a little oil pissing match and flooded the market. So prices took a nosedive. Then the pandemic set in, and we were already sitting on a glut of oil that suddenly no one was using. So what happened? The prices bottomed out, and they stayed low until the oil was finally used. But you see, while that glut of oil was sitting there, I cannot believe I'm having to go over all this again. They laid off all the oil field workers, okay? All of them. I mean, you would not believe what happened here in Oklahoma under Trump before the pandemic. But it's like everyone forgot that, and it just got wrapped up together in the pandemic. It happened before. And this state shut the fuck down. People were laid off en masse. My husband was literally the only person still working at his company. His boss even stopped taking a check and went and got another job. The only reason why my husband got to stay working was because he could put compressed natural gas on the trucks, and his boss was getting rebates for doing that. Everybody got laid off. I had two sons come home out of jobs on the same morning. This happened before the pandemic. Once everything started kicking back in and that glut of oil started getting used, nobody was drilling oil at that time. So what happened? Prices shot through the fucking roof. They had to go back. They had to rehire all those people. They had to rehire all the drilling rigs. They had to go and set up all the drilling rigs. They had to start the drilling. They had to pipe it to the refineries. All of those things take time. And during that entire time, prices were high. Biden put more drilling in place than ever before. He was like, guys, let's go. Time to drill. Yes, he took away a lot of land that they were not drilling on. They hadn't even investigated it yet. It's not like he took away active drilling sites. Remember, I have told you all this before. Oil companies don't want cheap oil. They don't give a fuck about how much it costs for you to fill your tank up. They want to charge you every fucking cent they can because Chevron, Exxon. None of these things are people. They are corporations. And their entire reason of existing is to make money for people. That's it. They sell a product to make money. They don't drill oil for the good of the world. They don't do it for the good of the people. They don't do it to drive innovation or make the world a better place. They do it because they make money doing it. If there was no money, they won't do it. Which is why when oil is cheap, the oil field shuts down and they stop working.